This video is yet another in the ongoing mystery of where did the squirrels go? I think everyone who has them has this question, and maybe I just want deeper answers than other people are willing to accept. I know some people like to say things like, oh, they're off mating or they're doing this or doing that, but we don't know that. I want evidence. I want to know where they are and why they are. Because I think that if we understand the when, or most importantly, I guess the why, then we can start to not be so taken aback when it happens and also know when to expect them back. You know, we can surmise things, but I don't want to surmise. I want to figure this out for real. If you look at information on the internet about squirrels, a lot of it is, you can tell, it's very glossed over. It's like people are willing to just accept very little in way of explanation and with very little or no evidence. I'm not. I can't work that way. So if I care about something, I really want to understand it. And using the relationship I have with the squirrels and the communication we do have, I think there's going to be a way to figure this out. It might not be this year, but eventually. And I'll just keep chipping away at it. And hopefully we can all do this together and build together and learn what science really doesn't know. Because science is very, as far as squirrels go, is very willing to accept, like I said, just very little. All right, so what I'm thinking is that the boundaries become more, I'm trying to show my cool bird here. Yeah, this is my blue jay here. Okay, so, and I saw a couple today. Oh, which goes into even more. Okay, so in addition to the squirrels being like mysteriously missing, the blue jays also were missing. Like when the squirrels weren't coming at all, the blue jays weren't coming at all. Today, I had some squirrels come out and some blue jays come out, kind of insane. Not at the same time, not like they're all living together, but whatever cues they're working off of, I think they're working off the same cues. The groundhog seems impervious to everything, I think. I saw Thing today. He was just being Thing out there all by. I got some video, I'll throw it in here. So now we've got Thing and no squirrels. Where are you going, Thing? I'm cool with you. You can come back. Come on, Thing. But anyway, here's my kind of startling revelation. Okay, so I started having this idea a while back, but today I got some videos of Condo Girl that really supports kind of what I was thinking. So what I've been thinking is that because it's the harvest and because there's nuts in the trees, and other stuff, and there's mushrooms on the ground, there's just stuff everywhere. And I see there's mushrooms in the yard. Oh my God, there's mushrooms in the yard. I think I could get money for that. Go to a local restaurant and sell that sucker. What does it mean when you see a brain growing in the woods? What is that? There's my foot. Here's the brain. I have no idea what that is. They happen out here. Perhaps because it's not a shared resource anymore of food like I would be or you would be if you were feeding your squirrels, because it's no longer a shared resource and it's actually something they're getting, off the trees, that I think the boundaries are more hardened, and such that they can't cross each other's boundaries. Like Pippi used to be able to come to see me. I'm not sure Pippi actually moved since the time when she could come see me. I think what has happened is it just became too big of a impossible barrier for her to cross all these squirrels' territories to get to me. And though that's something they'll maybe tolerate when they're all coming towards one source, I think when they're protecting sources on their territory, sources of food, I think they're not going to tolerate that. And it also could be to do with having babies, which, they have babies right now. Like some people have mentioned maybe mating. It's not mating that's going on right now, because there are mating sounds that happen, at least not around here. There are mating sounds that happen when mating is going on. It's not happening right now. But what is happening is I'm seeing the females, they have these things like that. And they have babies. So maybe what's happening is maybe they're being very protective, of that tree and of that area around the tree, whatever their territory is. Stay off my land, because they're protecting their babies, But also the natural nuts. I mean, if you, just like us, you know what I mean? If we have a house with our stuff in it, we don't want people wandering through our house, because we don't know if when they wander out the back door, if they're going to have stuff in their pockets and their hands that weren't there when they came in. And that's the same way. I mean, squirrels are no different than we are. They're very logical. They have, if you just think of, squirrels have families just like we do. They obviously have babies. They have families. They have homes just like we do. Just think of nuts. The thing is, for them, their food source is also their money. It's money. Like nuts, that's your future. That's how you save for your future. That's how you care for your young. Plan for your young. You got to have nuts. So you build a future on your nuts. And so somebody wandering through your plate now. So usually, like, I'm a food source, you're a food source. Maybe they understand that we're not going to run out, that we don't deplete. Maybe that's it. Maybe they understand that we don't become depleted of our source. Whereas they're probably very aware that the tree they have, that what it's producing is particular to a time of year and doesn't happen every year. Last year we had nothing. It was horrible. And they were completely dependent on me. This year, they don't need me at all. There's nuts everywhere, and they're reveling in it, rightfully so. But now, what I got on video today, Condo Girl came to see me, and I was sitting in Rover's territory, and Condo Girl came up to me, and oh my God, the look on her face. I mean, right away, I could tell she was frantic. She knew she had to leave. And I could tell just by looking at her. She was looking at me like, come on, come on, come on. And then she like took her hands and she was like going like that on my hands with her hands. She was doing that like, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I knew, I even said in the video, she's going to get her ass kicked, because I could tell by the way she was acting. And then I looked to my left and there was Rover, and I'm like, oh crap. I actually swore at Rover. And it's on the video. And because I knew what she was about to do. And I think actually Condo Girl started running before Rover even started chasing her. And Condo Girl was doing the run that she does when she knows she knew she wasn't supposed to be there, but she wanted to see me. And that's where I am, is here. I can't go onto her territory, unfortunately, because we've got the whole human issues of the same issues they have, but it's actually like legal boundaries of like, here's my property. I can't just wander onto the property where Condo Girl lives. So, without getting my ass kicked. And that woman has. She reminds me of another woman I knew. How people can be like that, I just don't know. But they exist like that. Just out of control. Of just completely out of control. You can't even, like, what are you doing on earth acting like that? But okay, so they do. So I can't go on this lady's property, and because otherwise she just blah, 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 blah. So I can't go there. Condo Girl can't come here. Oh, and then on Condo Girl on her way back, she didn't, I mean, it wasn't just Rover. I think I got on video. I think Rover started chasing her, and then there was actually another squirrel whose territory Condo Girl crossed that chased her all the way back. And, so I think we're going to crack the squirrel code, okay? It might take years, but we're going to understand these guys. And they are more complex, I think, than people give them credit, because everything isn't about mating. It isn't about just food and mating. It's more complex than that. Protecting one's assets, that's an important part of life. And if your asset is spewing money, if I had an ATM machine on my lawn that was just spitting money out, and I had neighbors just wandering onto my property, yeah, I'd probably be pushing them off too, So I think that's where we're at right now. But I know it's more complex than just that, way more. Because like this morning, I walked around and nobody was moving. Nobody was moving there. The birds weren't out. The squirrels weren't out. I mean, I walked all around, nothing anywhere. It wasn't like there was a hawk in one particular place. I walked all throughout the whole area and nothing was moving. And I thought the whole day was going to be like that. What's strange, later in the day, birds came out, squirrels came out. Very strange. There's more. There's more to the story than what we know yet. But we're going to figure it out, and we're not going to go with the pat answers of what's on the internet or explaining things away in one word, because I don't think it's that simple. Is this Sweet Eyes? Wait a minute. Or is this someone else? This is not Sweet Eyes. Is it? Oh, jeez. This might be the one, a male. Oh my God, is that Condo Girl? Oh, Condo Girl. Come on up, sweetie, come on. Oh my God, I haven't seen her in days. Come on up. There you go, yeah. Oh my God, I love you, I love you, I love you. She's like, yes, I know. Okay, give me a nut, Amy. There you go. Oh, Condo Girl. Wait, where's she going? She's gonna get her ass kicked. Rover, that's why she ran. Rover, all right. So that is why Condo Girl can't come, is because of these people blocking her. Now this one is Sweet Eyes. Okay, so I gotta help Condo Girl out. That's why she was in such a rush. She's like, Amy, I'm gonna get my ass kicked here. Okay, I see her running. But that's cool. She's all right. She's all right. She's all right. I didn't expect to see her today. I didn't expect to see her for months. Okay, so there she is. That's my girl, Condo Girl. We're out in the woods where nobody can chase her off of me, although there is somebody, sees how she does. This somebody right here, nipping at her heels. There you go. But I think that's a good guy. Yeah, he's going a different way. Oh no, he's not. He's chasing her. My God. Hey, no chasing Condo Girl. No chasing Condo Girl. I'm right here. I gave you that nut in good faith that you would not chase my good friend. She's my buddy. You can't do anything to her. Okay, she's got my protection. I see you. I don't know if she's still on the tree. It's a big fat tree. There he is. Where did she go? If you like mysteries or science or just figuring things out, subscribe. We're going to figure this thing out someday.